Failing schools are unacceptable for one reason and one reason only. You can't get back kindergarten. You can't get back to first grade. You can't get back middle school. You know, when it's gone, it's gone.
When our kids grow up and are stuck in underperforming schools, they're not able to earn a living or earn as much as their peers.
We've got to make sure that we don't put students behind the 8 ball by having them in schools that can't educate them.
The fact that there are what people deem failing schools or low-performing schools, it's troubling, and we need to fix that.
We get one shot at making sure that a kid's life and their trajectory, what they believe when they look in the mirror, is positive.
The hope associated with students seeing their circumstances and thinking beyond them, we've got to be responsible for being better stewards of those types of challenges.
So being able to choose the quality of education that you're seeking as a parent is just as important as being able to wake your child up and send them to school.
I think school choice is critically important to families and children who need a way out. They need a way out from that neighborhood school who's failing them.
Book Atlanta seeks to ensure that every family, every child, every student knows all the options that are available to them when it comes to gaining an education in K through 12.
Book Atlanta, in making a difference with communities thus far, has really provided a platform. It's a no judgment platform where parents can come to the table and access information. Parents can come to the table with their opinions as well, and also get paired up with resources and information that helps them make better choices regarding their schools and their neighborhoods.
With organizations like Book, they actually stand in the gap to make sure that those that need it most have the information to make the right kind of decisions to empower themselves.
And I think Book has done a really great job of being able to localize parents by way of workshops, by way of symposiums and summits to ensure that we are a well-informed community. They have done a wonderful job in advocating and lobbying for reforms that have brought about changes in our school system, particularly changes that will positively impact the lives of African American children.
When I was growing up in Los Angeles in the 1980s, there were no charter schools. There were very few magnet schools or schools of choice. Schools of choice being that school in the part of town where all of the parents wanted to send their child, and they would use someone's address to get their child in that school. Well, that's illegal, but it's something they had to do. It was a sacrifice and a risk they were willing to take to ensure that their child was in a safe, nurturing environment with a high quality, high performing school. When there's a crisis, when there's urgency, when there's a parent who needs a solution for their child who's in school today, who's entering kindergarten in 2019, they need answers now.
If you understand what getting a quality education means, you've given them a tool that no one can take away. If we can't carve out time to be a part of that movement, then I think you're really putting yourself in a position not to add to the human experience.